Alright. Excuse me, don't mind me. Completed. I'll take that. At least he's not so vain as to have his own book right next to him.
So the prodigal murderer returns. And the gourmet?
Dead, of course.
So I gathered. It seems a certain orc has disappeared. Which means you not only killed the gourmet, but disposed of the body as well. You've got the writ of passage too, I see. Splendid.
I mean, how long do you think it would actually take them to find the body there?
And word has come in from Markarth that the keep's cook has met an untimely demise.
Right in front of his two servants, by the way.
Your duties to the letter. I was wrong about you. I see that now. Maybe we all were. Here's your payment, and a little something else as well, from me. Consider it my way of apologizing for being so damn curmudgeonly. It's called the Night Weaver's Band. I wore this for years. I want you to have it now. It'll give your magic and sneakiness some much-needed oomph. Now, you'd better get a move on and see Astrid. It's time. Time for the final stage of this grand and glorious operation.
Alright, let's see. What do I got? Silver Garnet Ring increases my magic by 34 points. Whereas sneaking and destruction spells are 10% better and 10% less to cast. Quite frankly, this is a better ring than just an increase in magic for now. That said, I don't suppose... No. It's unfortunate. It would be nice if I could just disenchant it. Adding a sneak and destruction enchantment to, you know, whatever wearable item that I could use like that, that'd be pretty awesome. It's time, yes. Astrid.
And I've decided you will have the honor. Look at you. So calm, so confident. I do believe you were born for this task.
And I do believe you are a fantastic actor.
Go now to Castle Dower in Solitude. Present the gourmet's writ of passage to the officer in charge, Commander Marrow. I'm sure you remember him. You'll gain unrestricted access to the kitchens. And then the Emperor. You're posing as a chef, so you'll be able to poison his meal rather easily. Here, take this. It's called Jaren root. All it takes is one taste, and the effects are quite immediate. The Emperor will be serving Sithis before he even knows he's dead. Once Mead has been killed, escape through the upper door and across the bridge. I've arranged for it to be unguarded once the alarm is sounded. Now go, my friend. Go and fulfill your destiny as listener.
In hindsight, she really is just...
It's a rare plant, found only on the island of Stros Makai. It can be served like any vegetable. One taste will lead to nearly instant death, so don't even think about it.
It would be nice to get a hold of that more often. I wonder if there's some kind of mod or something I could use. ha. It seems you've cleaned up the bodies. Well, most of them. I guess the bandit didn't deserve to be picked up.
Wanderer like you must have plenty of
The city is
tales.
crawling with Imperial Legion, and you know what? I'm still nervous.
Should be.
Can't even
Stop right there. The tower is off limits until further notice. What's this now? Order of His Eminence, possessor of these papers. The Gourmet. By Azra. The Gourmet? I'm sorry. I didn't realize. We had no idea who to expect. You understand. You're not dressed as I would have suspected. But please, don't
There's
let
a
me
reason
keep
for
you.
that, sir.
Proceed to the kitchen straight away. Gianna, the castle chef, has been eagerly awaiting your arrival.
And it's actually kind of entertaining to mix up this food with Gianna here, because, you know, she's all sorts of goofy about it. Take the chef's hat here. Gotta be wearing your chef's hat. I mean, we are chefs after all. Nice.
Another delivery. I told you people our stocks are fine. Now put whatever you have over there, then get out.
Pardon. I think you should watch your tongue,
The
ma'am.
gourmet? Oh, finally. When I heard the gourmet was being brought in to cook for the Emperor, I could hardly believe it. It's just... You're a high elf? Oh, I never would have guessed it. So many of your recipes are clearly aimed at the common folk. It just seems...
Come now, let's move on.
Yes, but of course. The Emperor has requested your signature dish, the potage le magnifique. I've taken the liberty of getting it started. But the cookbook only says so much, and everyone makes the potage differently. I would be honored if we could make it the gourmet's special way. The base broth is already boiled. We can get started right now. So, which ingredient should I add next?
So, I mean, like I said, you can just you can do whatever. I'm gonna follow the logical one, but it's honestly, screw it. We'll go with the weird way.
Ooh, how decadent. I never would have guessed it. What next?
Vampire dust.
Vampire dust? Seriously? Yes, I guess I can see how that would add a more earthy texture. And oddly enough, we do have some on hand.
Well,
All
even
right,
if you didn't,
what
I
next
do.
then?
Most likely. Next is a giant toe.
A giant's toe? You're sure about that?
Who's the gourmet, ma'am?
Of course, I'm sorry. One giant's toe, there. What next?
All that's left is a simple septum.
A septum? As in a gold coin? Really? Ah, I see now. That would give the potage le magnifique a slightly metallic but delicious aftertaste. Simply brilliant.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
have to say, the stew seems done. Add anything else and we may dilute the distinct flavors. So, is that it?
Nope, there's one more little
Oh,
herb
what
in
is
here.
this? Some kind of herb? Are you sure? The potage tastes perfect as it is.
You know, for
Any
being
other
so excited
ingredient
for me to
might-
come here, you're awfully questionable.
I'm sorry. Of course, it's your most famous recipe after all. All right then, your secret ingredient's been added. And if I may say so, it has been an honor getting a chance to prepare a meal with, well, the best chef in the entire Empire. I'll carry the stew pot and lead the way up to the dining room. I'm sure the Emperor and his guests are dying to meet you.
How unfortunate. Well, come on, keep moving. I'm following. Just don't want to be right next to you the whole time. Why is a chef carrying a dagger? A cooking knife I can understand, but the dagger seems a little excessive.
But aren't you even a least bit nervous?
Move on.
You need the
The NPCs in Skyrim are just so damnably slow.
Cold mead, hot tempers. These things happen.
Quite. Yet that recent business with the young officer.
Here we
was it?
are.
How
Gods, I'm
dreadful.
nervous.
The
We'll
son
go in
of
in
your
just a moment.
commander
Please,
plotted
I'll
those
serve.
assassins.
You just stand there and be amazing.
An unfortunate turn of events, that. But an isolated incident. And I have been assured that the fault was with the man's son alone. Truth is, we are in no danger whatsoever. Killing an emperor can be useful, but befriending one, now that's beneficial, as I'm sure you'd all agree. Aha! Here we are, honored guests. I present to you the gourmet. Ah, the potage le magnifique. So delicious. My friends, as Emperor, I of course reserve the right of first taste.
It does seem as though we will not be able to get the Jarren route in any other possible
marvelous.
way.
Just delicious. It is everything I had hoped it would be. I think something's wrong.
The gourmet. Leave it to Titus to spare no expense.
Oh my. I believe I will take the Emperor's
They
road.
and the chef have poisoned the Emperor. Get them!
Ah! I did no such thing. Be gone, foul demons.
That man was, by far, the most insufferable decoy the Emperor has ever employed. I'm glad he's dead. But I'm even happier you killed him. You, an assassin for the Dark Brotherhood, have just made an attempt on the Emperor's life. Would have succeeded had it been the real man. Surprised? So was I when a member of your family came to me with a plan. We worked out a deal, you see. An exchange. I get you, and the Dark Brotherhood gets to continue its existence. But you know
Does
what?
it, though?
I've changed my mind. How about this? I kill you and butcher each and every one of your miserable little friends. Your sanctuary is being put to the sword right now. That's what I think of this deal. You killed my son. All of you. And now you'll pay the price. Kill him. Make sure there's nothing left to bury.
I'll have you know, I did no such thing. I'm also not gonna sit here and fight you guys. It's a waste of time.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Screw it.
Smart man.
Alright, well, let's quickly now attempt to get back to the Dark Brotherhood, which, yeah, it's no longer a viable option, so we have to go to the closest location. The reason for that is it's currently being put to the sword, as they said. Shadowmere, come, my friend. We must go and, well, not really do a whole lot, honestly.
We're routed! Fall back!
Are we?
We've stopped. Go on ahead. I'll stand guard.
Hello, Festus Crex. Magic didn't really help you too much, my buddy.
Smoke's getting...
Zara. Really was one of my favorite NPCs of them. Oh. I'll take that. Obviously, you don't need to search all of these people, but it's more entertaining, I would say. This is honestly the saddest one. I liked this Dark Elf. She was nice.
Found you.
Did you? And you killed the poor, defenseless spider. Like, why would you even do that? Poor thing did nothing to deserve it.
If I am to die, plague.
Hey, buddy.
So you are considering most of it. And before you ask, no, I don't think it was you. So, thanks.
You're welcome. Better get out of here.
Right. Only a matter of time before we're roasted alive. Come on.
You know where the Unchild is? I really don't feel comfortable leaving her alone, even if she is a vampire.
Listener, I am your only salvation. Come, embrace me.
There's got to be a way out. Here.
Yeah. Sorry about that, dude. Not much I can do to help you. Oh, a fishing boat. So valuable. I'm not sure why this is the only salvation. We are literally trapping ourselves inside of a steel coffin while being burned alive. It's actually quite kind of her to put us to sleep, else we would have not only suffocated, but, you know, probably choked to death on all the smoke.
Hurry, Nazir! I'm telling you, he's in there.
I'm going as fast as I can, you stupid she-devil. I don't see you helping.
I'm not exactly built for manual labor. Now come on, we've almost got it.
One more pull.
Nazir's voice sounds awful familiar. And I'm not talking from Skyrim. It sounds like, for some reason, it gives me SpongeBob vibes.
So. Just hold on a moment.
You must speak with Astrid. Here in the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary.
Will do, Night Mother.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. It's all right. You've been through a lot. Maybe you should just sit down for a bit. Oh, well, in that case, lead on. I'm right behind you.
Nazir told me what happened in Solitude. You poor dear. You've been through so much.
Hmm.
Alive. You're alive. Thanks to this. Shh. Please. There is much I have to say. And not much time. I'm sorry. So very sorry. The Penitus Oculatus. Marrow. He said that by giving you to them, he would leave the Dark Brotherhood alone. Forever. Oh, my Sithis, I was such a fool. All of this...
This is why I find Astra to be a despicable and
best of us. And I
a
nearly
very
killed
terrible, terrible person.
As I've killed everyone else.
Mm-hmm. Stick with the
Don't
classic
you
me.
See? It was me. I set you up. Wanted you dead. I betrayed you. The Night Mother. Everything I hold dear. And now Marrow has betrayed me. I just wanted things to stay the way they were. Before Cicero. Before the Night Mother. Before you. I thought I could save us. I was wrong. But you're alive. So there's still a chance. A chance to start over. Rebuild. That's why I did this. Don't you see? I prayed to the Night Mother. I am the Black Sacrament. I'm saying you were right. The Night Mother was right. The old ways. They guided the Dark Brotherhood for centuries. I was a fool to oppose them. And to prove my sincerity, I have prayed for a contract. You lead this family now. I give you the Blade of Woe, so that you can see it through. You must kill me. Do it, please. Thank you.
If I hadn't heard it with my own ears, I wouldn't have believed it. How could Astrid have done this to us? Strangely, I feel only pity for her.
Astrid is dead. It is as it should be. May she find redemption in the void. But while you live, the Dark Brotherhood lives. We must fulfill our contract. Emperor Titus Mede II must be eliminated. Speak with Armand Mortier at the Bannered Mare in Whiterun. He will know the true Emperor's location. But first, inform Nazir of your plans. For you are the listener, and must bind this family together.
by Sithis. What a mess. I guess this is the end. What? Well, what did she say? Amand Motier? But that would mean... You mean there's still a chance? But how? Our plan has gone to ruin. Everyone is dead. The family... All right then. Go. Go, my listener. Find out what that slimy bastard Motier has to say. Then send the Emperor to Sithis. Ah, but when you're done, there's no use returning here, is there? I was thinking, the Dawnstar Sanctuary. We could make a proper home there. Listen, when you're finished with this Emperor business, meet Babette and me there. I'll find some way to move the Night Mother. Don't worry. Now go. And come back with a barrel full of gold, huh? Babette, my girl, pack your things. We're moving.
Well, I'll be damned. We heard you were dead. Motier's in the back room if you've got business.
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once Mikhail gets them, they're got.
What is it? I said I didn't wish to be disturbed. By the gods! You're alive! But I'd heard your sanctuary. Please, you mustn't think I had anything to do with that. I wanted the Emperor dead. The true Emperor. I still do. It was Morrow. He... You mean after all that's transpired, the Dark Brotherhood will still honor the contract? Why, this is astounding news! Wonderful news! The Emperor is still in Skyrim, but not for long. He's on board his ship, the Kataraya, moored offshore in the Solitude Inlet. But you must hurry. If you can get on board that ship, kill Titus Mead II, as contracted, I will reveal the location of the dead drop that holds your payment. Haha, yes. I can imagine you'd want to settle that score. Last I heard, he was at the Solitude docks conducting the Emperor's departure. Please, make haste. The Emperor's ship won't stay moored forever. We won't get a chance like this again.
Alright, so at some point during this video recording, I lost audio. As you see, I came here to kill Commander Morrow. I'm gonna go ahead and deal with him, and then we'll move on to, the Emperor's ship. Alright, so we killed Commander Morrow as the optional objective. Now we're heading on to the Katarina. Once we get on here, I'm actually going to go ahead and skip through a majority of it. It's just a lot of... I go through and I eliminate everybody. So there's really no need for you to see everything. I don't even sneak. I sit there and I fireball pretty much everybody. Well, it's not fireball, but I cast magic and annihilate pretty much everybody. You can see I thought about going sneak, but then I was like, you know what? This is magic-based character. I'm going to focus on the actual roleplay aspect of it, and then just do it that way. So, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and skip through a couple of these little combat scenes, just so that way you guys don't have to sit here and watch me cast spells all day.
Well, it's all over now. The lieutenant said you could see the smoke from...
Over here! Over here!
And once more I prove Commander Morrow the fool. I told him, you can't stop the Dark Brotherhood. Never could. Come now, don't be shy. You haven't come this far just to stand there gawking. You and I have a date with destiny, it would seem. But so it is with assassins and emperors, Yes, I must die, and you must deliver the blow. It is simply the way it is. But I wonder, would you suffer an old man a few more words before the deed is done? You will hear me out, then? Good. You will kill me, and I've accepted that fate, but regardless of your path through life, I sense in you a certain ambition. So I ask of you a favor, an old man's dying wish. While there are many who would see me dead, there is one who set the machine in motion. This person, whomever he or she may be, must be punished for their treachery. Once you have been rewarded for my assassination, I want you to kill the very person who ordered it. Would you do me this kindness? Well, perhaps you'll at least consider it, Now, on to the business at hand. Well, I won't fight you, so we may as well get this over with.
We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Well, I'll be damned. We heard you were dead. Motier's in the back room if you've got business.
Aha! You're... I know! My friend, you may not realize it, but you have served the... but you care little for politics, am I right? You want money, and money you shall have. Your payment waits for you at a dead drop. It is inside an urn, in the very chamber where we first met, in Vollenrud. Now please, go. Collect your money, and let us never look upon one another again. Our business, thank the gods, is concluded.
We had a deal.
What word of the Emperor? Truly? Could you have brought us more wondrous news? Recent events notwithstanding, this is a happy day for us, my friend. Despite your misfortunes, you stayed true to the Dark Brotherhood. You've saved us all, and for this, you have my eternal thanks. Now, of course, I must ask, killing the Emperor, how much did Motier pay for such a thing? Ha! Remarkable. Well, the old bastard certainly made it worth your while, didn't he? Now, might I offer some advice? You should go to Riften and find Delvin Mallory. I believe Astrid had you visit him once before. Mallory is an expert obtainer of goods. We can use the money to repair and refit the sanctuary. Make a true home for us, huh? You do that, and I'll see what I can do about recruiting some new additions to our family.
Listener! Oh yes, it is Cicero. You were a fool to spare me. What, did you think I would be grateful? Cicero should be listener, not you. Now you will die. Gotcha! Oh, listener, you should see the look on your face. Oh, Cicero has returned, not to kill the kind listener, but to serve until one of us dies horribly in service to our mother. Best friends forever. In the meantime, I'll make myself at home in the sanctuary. I'm sure Mother needs tending.
Need some gold? I may have some work for you. The Dawn Star Sanctuary? Is that where you lot are holding up? Tell you what, it'll cost you. A lot. But I can help you out. Need some gold. I'm afraid that's it, my friend. I've done all I can. I hope the place is at least livable now. And, good luck with your murders.
Alright, so we're gonna go through a real quick tour of the Dark Brotherhood. We'll start off with the Alchemy Station, right off to the left here. Pretty simple thing. We'll go down that hallway right in front of us there. Alchemy Station has a lot of ingredients that are really useful in poisons. Excuse me. And down that hallway leads us to the bridge. Once again, my recording didn't have audio, so I have to re-go over everything here. This is kind of like a training area. Not really all that special. There's a weapon rack in there that you can use. Right there. This will take you back up and into the kind of the I guess like entertainment area. That's an exit outside. That's an initiate right there. Nazir generally hangs out there. And this is the female initiate. She's got a mask on, but she kind of seems like a vampire to me. No confirmation there. But you can see here, once we leave, this is our little secret entrance into the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. It's just a little sewer entrance looking thing right behind a pile of rocks. You can see here on the map that we're right outside of Dawnstar. Pretty much right next to where the Khajiit generally set up shop. Let's go back in here. Move on to the next location here. This here is our torture chamber area. Everybody here has an inheritance, a dowry, was a bandit or something or another before they were captured, and if you deal enough damage to them without killing them, they will tell you the location, which you can then go and get the dead drop for and make a decent chunk of money. Alright, so going down this is just a dead end. Not entirely sure why it's even there, to be honest, but who knows. So going back down this way, we can go all the way down the stairs if you wanted to, but I'm just gonna hop right off here, make a little shortcut. And down this hallway we have the bedrooms. To the left here is Babette's. I'm not even gonna bother. To the right here is the initiates. You got the beds, some stuff that you can loot. That's the second initiate that you will have with you. This is the master bedroom. It's got a mannequin with some already equipped Dark Brotherhood stuff. We'll go ahead and put the full set of gear on it, just because I kind of like the way it looks. I mean, it's nice to have the Dark Brotherhood have the full set. There's a weapon rack there to the right, some worn equipment which you can use to enchant with whatever enchantment that you want. Some gold, some scrolls, pretty decent stuff, considering that, you know, this is your, you know, living quarters now. A chest to store all your stuff, the Timberlane gloves, which is 20% lock picking bonus. We'll go over here and show you real quick. I personally, I like the backstab more, but that's just me. But yeah, I mean, that's really the gist of the tour here. You can command Cicero here to follow you, and he will make some interesting commentary. He's really fun to listen to, I think.